Hey guys, welcome back to Living with J&M. Today I'm going to talk about the 10 things I wish I knew before moving to Colorado Springs. So unfortunately today Jon can't be with us because yesterday he worked a 24-hour shift, so today he's resting and sleeping. But I want to talk about the things that I wish that I knew before I moved to Colorado Springs. It's not what I expected in a very good way, and there's a couple of things that if I were to know before I moved, it would have been very helpful on what I could have prepared for. So here are my 10 things that I wish I knew before I moved that can maybe help you when you move to the Springs. Number 1, Colorado Springs is not actually in the mountains. Here in the Springs, it's considered the Front Range. So right before you get to the mountains, that's where we live. You have all the houses, you have everything right with the most beautiful view of the mountains you can get, but we're technically not in the mountains. So the type of land you're getting is more of like a deserty, dry terrain. You're having rocks, you have red dirt, and really little to no trees where we're at. So when you come, you can expect to see the mountains. You're gonna have the best view all day long, all year long, but you're not gonna be in the mountains. Number 2. It is extremely dry here. You'll see me constantly putting on lotion. We have lotion in the bathroom. I have lotion in my car. I am constantly putting it on my hands and on my elbows. So dry. So that being said, a few things that I would suggest to have when you guys come through to live here or just to travel on vacation is you need to make sure to have lotion on you. Keep it in your purse. Have some face lotion. I've noticed that my face gets really dry, and so I have my Mary Kay face lotion that I use that works great. And then also, chapstick is your best friend. Literally, we buy these packs at a time. I have some in my car, I have some in my purse, I have some by our bed. Jon keeps some in his uniform, he keeps some in his car. We keep chapstick everywhere because it is extremely dry and you're gonna want it. Also, with it being so dry, it means there is static electricity with every single thing you touch. Every time Jon and I kiss, we're getting shocked. Every time I touch his hand, we get shocked. You touch the door, you touch this, you touch that. You go to the grocery store and you're getting shocked with every single thing. So be prepared. I have this thing where I like nudge it with my jacket, and then I grab the cart or the car door. I'm like nudging it before I get shocked because it just, I don't think I could ever become immune to the static electricity here. Number 3, the elevation. You're going to realize very quickly when you come to get out of your car, to walk upstairs, to do some sort of activity, that you're very out of breath. That is because Colorado Springs is actually 6,000 feet above sea level. Even though we're technically not in the mountains, we're much higher than normal. So whenever we first came, we went to start working out and do activities, and I found that even getting up out of bed or walking upstairs, it was embarrassing. It's okay, go without me. So just know that whenever you come and you're walking around, like something we love to do with family in town is we go to the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo here, but you're right on the mountain, so you're walking up and down, and it's very easy to think that something's wrong, but you are just very high in elevation, and so it's just gonna make it where it's a little hard to breathe for a couple of days. Number 4, the houses are pricey. Now, this is just coming from a person who lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma. In Tulsa, the average home that sells is $161,000. In Colorado Springs, according to Zillow, $260,000 is the average home. So, as you can tell, it's a little bit of a price difference when you come. So whenever you're coming to move here and live here, just expect for that price difference whenever you're looking at homes. Number 5 is the wind. Now, I do not know scientifically why the wind is so crazy here. I grew up in Oklahoma where the theme song of Oklahoma is the wind is sweeping down the plains. So when I came here, I did not think to be literally blown away. The first couple of days after we got here, I was outside with Winston and his ears were just like flopping because the wind was just blowing him so hard. Something for you to expect when you come is that there might be a lot of wind. So one thing you prepare for is the wind. Some ways you can prepare for that is, like I said before, lotion for your face. The wind dries out my face so much, and so I always keep lotion on it. And then 2 is get yourself a good jacket that's windproof, that's really good with the wind beating against you, because it might not be too cold here, but the wind is kind of brutal sometimes. Number 6. Number 6 is the very large amount of homeless people that are here. I read an article recently on urbanpeak.org that said approximately 939 people in Colorado Springs are homeless. Now, whenever we moved here, I expected to see some homeless people. From one, it's a very large military community, so you'll have some homeless veterans. Also, with illegal marijuana, I expected to see homeless people as well. But I did not expect to see every corner, every stoplight, every place that there would be a homeless man or woman on the side of the road, varying from all different ages. urbanpeak.org also said that approximately 150 of those homeless people were youth aged. And so one thing you can expect is whenever you come and you live towards down Fort Carson at the South Colorado Springs, that there is going to be a multitude of homeless people. So one thing I like with that is to keep a case of water right in my back seat, so that whenever I pull up and see someone that they're asking for food or water or anything to help, I can just give them a bottle of water, because you never know what they need. Number 7. Number 7 is drink water. I did not realize how thirsty I would be here. One of the main things that they tell you to help you get adjusted to the elevation is to drink water. It's going to help knock off those headaches. It's going to help knock off the nausea, all the elevation issues that you might have. But one thing they say is because of the very low humidity here, that you're gonna need to drink twice as much water as you usually do. On your way to Colorado Springs, make sure to be drinking those bottles of water, because whenever you get there, it's gonna help you adjust very quickly. You're gonna feel more energized, and it's gonna help you stay active with the very active community here. Number 8. Number 8 is it gets dark here so early. And I understand right now it's winter, so everything's getting dark a lot earlier, but the mountains actually are in the west region. And so we never see the sunset because the sunset's behind the mountains. So as you can see on my phone, it says it's supposed to set at 4:56 tonight. What? So if you come, especially during the winter, you can expect that it's gonna be dark very early. And it's not just because of the winter weather. It's not just because of the winter season. It's because the sunset's behind the mountains and you're gonna get about 30 minutes less light than you're used to. Number 9, the weather changes like crazy. For example, one day we woke up and there was snow all over the ground. By noon, it was so warm that I could go outside in a short sleeve t-shirt. So one thing you can prepare for when moving or visiting Colorado is you need to bring an assortment of clothes. Number 10. Last but not least, I want you guys to know about the sun. Like I said, we are about 6,000 feet above sea level, which makes it we're a lot closer to the sun than you might think you are. We were outside one day and we had just moved here. It was the end of October and we just bought a vehicle. We were outside changing the windshield wipers and I had a coat on that morning, but where we were at behind the building, there was absolutely no wind and I was outside and it was so hot on my face. I had never felt something like that before because the sun is so much closer than I had ever felt. And so I wasn't used to it being so hot. That being said, a lot of the cars here have sun damage on them because of the intensity of the sun on the tops of the cars, on the hood, on the roof, on the back. You'll see sun damage all the way around it. And it's pretty much because the sun is right on you whenever it's out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked what you saw and want to see more, click right here to your subscribe button. If you haven't seen any of our other videos, click right here. You can click on our previous video and thereon and thereon. If you haven't already, go down and hit that like button. Again, thank you for watching Living with J&M. We'll see you next time.